wish our daughter would sleep in a little more often.
Finally, huh?
Oh.
But the one time she doesn't wake me up, you do.
Yeah? It was worth it, though, wasn't it?
Do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Can't believe Sally might get Spectre back.
Well, that's what I was thinking about. That's a nice mood killer there, honey.
Baby, I'm sorry. I was just thinking. Sally's losing her marbles. All that talk about getting Spectre back.
Yeah. I just hope Sally's not setting herself up for a fall.
Come on, Mojo. Tell me this is the day I've been waiting for.
You don't waste any time, do you?
No, I do not, sir. I believe in cutting right to the snapper.
All right. As I mentioned to you, I have a very important business proposition to discuss with you. When I acquired Logan Designs, my objective was to diversify the Maroney portfolio. However, as you know, and I found out, I know nothing about the fashion business.
I don't know how many times I tried to tell you, Mojo, it takes more than a needle and thread and a little attitude to run a successful fashion house.
Which is the obvious reason why I have called on you.
Hector. Oh, I guess someone's been working out. I found an apartment. I did. And it's so great. I'm so excited about it. I mean, yes, it has shag carpeting and it overlooks an alley, but oh, it's not burned to the ground, and I'm so excited. And you know what? It's not very far from here. It's actually like right down the street. So do you want to go look at it? Hello, Hector. Yoo-hoo, anybody home? Hello? Hector. Haven't you even heard a word I said?
I'm sorry. My mind's somewhere else.
Yeah, no kidding. You're still thinking about Samantha Kelly, aren't you?
Hello, sweetheart. Or as they say in Hong Kong, konnichiwa.
That's Japanese.
Is it? Thank heavens everyone over there speaks English. For you.
Thanks.
Who are you and what have you done with my daughter?
What?
The Samantha I know never waits to open presents.
Sorry, I guess this Samantha just isn't in the mood.
I thought you would be feeling better about Poochie by now.
Oh, this isn't about Poochie.
Well, then what's wrong? I don't understand, Samantha. You're in such a good place right now. Working at Logan Design, staying here with the Forresters. You know, you and Ridge were such good friends when you were kids.
We still are.
From what I hear, his marriage is over. If you were wise, you would make sure you're right there helping him pick up the pieces.
Mother, it's not gonna happen.
But this is your opportunity.
Would you just forget about Ridge?
Samantha, what has happened to you?
I saw him.
Who?
Hector Ramirez.
My God, what did you do? You aren't still thinking about him. He almost ruined your life, I'll have you remember.
Don't worry, Mother. Hector couldn't have possibly been less thrilled to see me.
Seeing Samantha like that was such a shock.
Well, what's the deal with you two?
I told you, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, what was a long time ago?
Us. Samantha and me.
Yeah, but what I can't figure out is what she could have done to hurt you so badly. I mean, I know teenagers can be cruel, but
This wasn't kid stuff.
you loved her.
Yes.
So what happened? Come on, Hector. You were there for me. Please let me be there for you.
I thought she loved me too. It got complicated. But we could have worked it out together. If only she'd let us.
This complication, did it have anything to do with her parents?
They hated me. I don't know, maybe... maybe they had a right to. I was older. Maybe I should have known better. I couldn't imagine my life without her. But her parents fixed that, moved her to New York, and I never saw or heard from her since.
You could have picked up the phone too, you know.
I did, I called her. I even flew to New York and she refused to see me. I wrote her letters. She never wrote back. She didn't want me in her life.
Hector was just so cold to me. I don't understand it now any more than I did back then.
You can't let him get to you like this.
I loved him with all my heart. And I was so sure that he felt the same way about me. But after we moved from LA, I never heard from him again. I mean, he knew what I was going through, but he never wrote, he never called, nothing.
It's in times of crisis that people reveal their true colors.
He must have been angry. Or maybe he didn't care. I just don't know what I did wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong.
He used to be so sweet, so selfless.
That man never cared about you, which is why you shouldn't care about him.
You do remember, Massimo, that you happened to be talking to the woman who wrote the book on the little fashion house that could.
I have absolutely no doubt that I am talking to the right lady.
Of course you are. And I am going to come to very easy terms with you. All I need from you is that sign up on the roof. You know, the one that says Spectra Fashions. You give me that, and I'm good to go. And I want to thank you very much for the opportunity.
Oh, wait a second. We may not be on the same page here, Sally.
Well, of course we are. Listen, I'm an easygoing gal. I'll accept almost any terms from you if it means getting my company back.
Well, what if the offer on the table is taking over the CEO reins during Brooke's maternity leave?
How dare you?
Let me explain what I have in mind here.
What are you going to do? You're going to explain to me how you're asking me to step into Brooke Logan's shoes? Brooke Logan, of all people?
This has absolutely nothing to do with Brooke, okay? She had no say in this decision. This has all to do with my respect for you.
Your respect for me. You stole my company.
No, actually, I did not. I bought it from a very willing seller.
I was a willing seller only because you made me a solemn promise, Massimo, that I was going to stay on as chief executive officer. Now you're telling me that I'm going to have to stand by and accept Brooke's sloppy seconds.
Look, it is not as if you walked away empty-handed, Sally. You are a very rich woman. I paid you a pretty penny for that company.
And I am willing to pay you an even prettier penny to buy it back.
I'm not going to put Logan Designs on the auction block, not while it's turning a profit.
Oh, really? Well, I'm hearing rumors all over the rag trade that Logan Designs has been hemorrhaging blood. It has been ever since they lost Ridge Forrester as head designer, huh?
Nothing that you cannot turn around if you take my offer.
I will never accept an offer like that.
Sally.
You know what, Massimo? You are nothing but whale tail. You're going all the way down, and I definitely am not going with you. So long, Captain.
Well, you never understood our relationship, Mother. Hector did care about me. Well, at least at first he did.
Until he got what he wanted. Hector took advantage of you, Samantha. Thank God you never saw him again.
I just did.
For the last time, right?
Guess so. But he must know where I am. I mean, he's friends with Amber Forrester.
He is?
They were together. So I assume he could find out where I am if he wanted to. Maybe I shouldn't have left so quickly.
You did the right thing, sweetheart. I told you many years ago, and I'll tell you again. Stay away from that man.
You know, it doesn't seem like Sam to be so callous.
There can only be one explanation for the change in Samantha's behavior. Her mother.
You know, Sam always seemed too strong and independent to let someone manipulate her.
I have racked my brain over and over. It's the only answer I can come up with. She could never shake that mother of hers. And her mom was this self-absorbed, controlling woman who robbed Samantha of her beautiful soul.
She have horns and a pitchfork, too?
She molded her daughter into her own image, this narrow-minded, shallow woman who didn't care about anything but appearances.
And, you think Sam's like that?
I'm glad I don't know her today. I mean, when she saw me and didn't even acknowledge the fact that she had turned her back on me after all these years, it was her mother all over again.
You know, maybe it was just miscommunication.
More like non-communication. Years of it. I never thought it would happen to Samantha. But obviously I was wrong. There was always something about Priscilla. Wherever there was trouble, she was never far behind.
You never liked Hector.
No, I didn't. And can you blame me? He almost ruined your life. I just thank God that you weren't tied to him forever.
I'll always feel tied to him, Mother. I carried his child.
I know it was a very traumatic time for you, dear. But the smartest thing you ever did was to get Hector Ramirez out of your life.
You were just worried about what other people would think.
That's not true. I was worried about you. I still am. You are so much better without him. pains me so much to see you like this, hurting so much after all these years. Samantha, it's time to move on.
I thought I had. Seeing Hector again, it took me back so many years.
Don't let this man and what happened so many years ago set you back. You have a wonderful life, Samantha. Enjoy it.
Oh, Darla, the gall of that man, the absolute arrogance and gall of that man, I can't believe what he did.
Oh, boy. Take it things didn't go as planned, huh?
Not according to my plans, no.
Okay, come on, spill it. What happened?
You're not going to believe this. But Admiral Massimo Moroni actually had the audacity to suggest that I come in as some kind of a substitute for Brooke Logan over at Logan Designs while she is off on maternity leave.
It was nice of him to think of you, huh?
What are you talking about, nice? That was an insult. What does he think of me? Does he think I'm some kind of an understudy? How dare he think of me?
No, Sally, of course not. You're the best, and Massimo knows that. I'm sure he just wants you to keep the company from going belly up.
And what happens if the company does go belly up, I'm sure Mr. Moroni would be more than happy to sell it back to me then.
Sally, what are you doing?
Wait and see.
Hello.
Hello?
Ah, Sally. I'm glad you called, and I'm sorry if you were offended in any way.
No. Please, Massimo. Please, it is not for you to apologize. It is for me to do that. And I just want you to know that I've had time to reconsider the whole thing and think about it, and I am much more rational now. And I want to tell you that I am very well aware that the offer you made me is rife with possibilities.
So, you've reconsidered?
With your permission, I would like nothing better than to come and take over Logan Designs while Brooke is away taking care of her baby.
It is a pleasure to have you back on board. It really is. Thank you.
This is my pleasure. Believe me, I look forward to working with you. Bye-bye. Oh, yes, I do look forward to being a part of Logan Designs and working for you, Massimo. I will give it all I've got. I'll run your company for you. You bet I will. I'm gonna run it right into the ground.
I should have known. Priscilla. Right on cue.